Right now, you are asleep in a mansion worth $5 million. You don't remember falling asleep here. You just know the bed is bigger than your old apartment, and somewhere downstairs a pool is glowing in the dark. Then your phone lights up. One message. You have 1 hour, then you move up. The rule of today: every 60 minutes, the door opens and you're forced to leave and walk into a home worth even more. 5 million, 20, 50, 100, and that's just the morning. By tonight, you'll stand inside one of the most expensive homes ever built, and the neighbors get more famous at every stop. Every hour, the wealth doubles. The only question is whether you'll still want it by the end. Let's see how far this goes. You sit up, and one entire wall is glass. Behind it, all of Los Angeles. This is the Bird Streets, the secret roads above the Sunset Strip where the most famous people on Earth hide in plain sight. You step out barefoot, and there's the pool, a sheet of water that falls off the edge into the skyline. There's a glass panel in the floor, and you're standing right over the living room. In the garage, a turntable slowly spins a matte black supercar like it's on display. Behind one wall, 1,000 bottles of wine glow under glass. Then you glance over the hedge, and that's Leonardo DiCaprio watering his garden. An Oscar winner who makes documentaries about saving the planet on a street where every garage hides a supercar. Two doors down, Keanu Reeves waves at you, Ake, the nicest man in Hollywood, and he means it. You make an espresso from a machine you can't operate, in a robe that isn't yours. And for one perfect minute, you feel like you made it. Be honest. Would you stay here forever? Then the phone buzzes. Move up! And the door clicks open on its own. No skyline this time. Just tall trees, total silence, and the most expensive zip code in America, Atherton, California. The gate reads your face before your hand comes up. Welcome home, the house says. Not a person. The house. A waterfall pours down an entire wall indoors. A glass elevator sinks your car into a glowing underground gallery. A jellyfish tank lights up the staircase. A vault opens to your fingerprint. A golf simulator lets you play any course on Earth. This place isn't bigger than the last one. It's smarter. Every wall is a screen, and every screen knows your name. Then you look over one fence, and Mark Zuckerberg is grilling brisket like it's a normal Tuesday. Over the other, Elon Musk has a rocket in his backyard, posting about it at 3 in the afternoon like it's nothing. Down here, money doesn't shout. It watches. The doors open, and the heat hits you first. Then the gold. You're on the Palm in Dubai. The front hall is taller than a church, and everything that can shine does. A waterfall falls 30 feet down a wall of stone right there in the lobby. One wall of the living room is a shark tank, and something with teeth is watching you back. The garage is a rotating display of 30 supercars turning slowly like jewelry. There's a prayer room, a perch for a falcon, ceilings dripping in gold leaf. Out back, the sand is private, the water is yours, a yacht at the dock. Then, on the next beach, Cristiano Ronaldo is doing keepy-uppies at sunrise, a man who's scored more goals than you've had hot dinners. Past him, a heavyweight champion is shadowboxing the ocean. To reach your own kitchen, you walk through a glass tunnel with an aquarium curving overhead. You laugh out loud, alone. None of this feels real. Quick, what's the first thing you'd do here? Drop it in the comments. Then the gold phone on the gold table lights up. Move up! And you say it out loud. How is there a move up from this? You don't walk into this one. You fly in. A helicopter drops you onto a lawn so green it looks fake. This isn't a house, it's a compound. A main mansion, guest villas, and a separate building just for the staff. There's a private nightclub, a bowling alley, a car museum with the floors lit up underneath, a wine cellar with 10,000 bottles, an art gallery, a screening room, a vineyard out back, and the neighbors here don't just have money. They run the world. Over the hedge is Oprah. You go to borrow a cup of sugar, and somehow she's trying to give you a car instead. Across the canyon, Steven Spielberg, the man who made the entire planet afraid of the ocean. You start walking, trying to see all of it, and you can't. Wings you'll never reach. Rooms you'll never open. The money is too big for one person to even visit in an hour. You're not living here, you're a tourist in it. Then, in a room you haven't found yet, a phone starts to ring. Move up. This one has a name. They call it the One, a real Bel Air mansion that was listed for almost $300 million, 100,000 square feet, 21 bedrooms, 42 bathrooms, a moat, actual water wrapped around the house like a castle. Inside, a nightclub with a glowing bar waiting for a party that hasn't started, a 4-lane bowling alley, a 50-seat movie theater, 5 pools, and one runs right up to a glass wall so you can swim to the edge and look straight down over the city. A salon, a candy room, a wellness spa the size of a hotel, and a running track on the roof, in case 100,000 square feet isn't enough room to move. The man who buys a place like this built a billion-dollar fashion empire selling clothes online. And now he's your neighbor. You stand in the middle of it all, and the house is so quiet you can hear your own footsteps. Every light on, every room red. The car stops, you step out, and for the first time all day you look up, because this home doesn't spread out. It goes up. 27 floors. A private skyscraper in a city of 20 million people. Inspired by Antilia, often called the most expensive home on Earth, worth over $1 billion. On the roof, 3 helipads. Below them, a garage for 160 cars. 600 people work inside this single building. 600. There's a floor that makes its own weather, a snow room, where real snow falls indoors while it's 90 degrees outside. An ice room, a temple, gardens that hang down the side of the tower like a green waterfall, a ballroom with a crystal dripping ceiling, and a 50-seat theater on a floor you'll never find. And your neighbor? One of the richest men alive, the kind who makes a billionaire feel like he's renting. You take the elevator to the very top, the doors open, and the whole city is below you. A carpet of light to the edge of the world. This is the top. The most expensive door in the most expensive home on the most expensive day anyone's ever lived. You made it to the very top. So why does it suddenly feel so quiet? Because up here, there's no message telling you where to go next. For the first time all day, the phone doesn't buzz. The challenge is over. You won. And you're standing alone 27 floors above a city that doesn't know your name. 600 people keep this place breathing, and not one of them is your friend. The house knows your face, it doesn't know you. And quietly, without planning to, you think about the first one, the small one, the $5 million house on the hill, where the pool was just a pool, where you could see the whole place from the kitchen, where the famous neighbor waved over the hedge and meant it. That one felt like a home. This one feels like a monument. Here's the truth the whole day was hiding. The bigger each house got, the further the world got with it. More floors, more walls, more distance between you and everyone. Bigger, it turns out, is not the same as better. So here's the only question that matters. If you could keep just one of these homes forever, the $5 million house that felt like yours, or the $1 billion tower that felt like a museum, which door do you want?